Well, in Top Topic, we take a look at one of the stories making headlines here in China over the past 24 hours. And today's topic deals with Chen Guangbiao, who is trying to put messages not only into U.S. media, but also in Japanese media. Now, according to media outlets, Chinese philanthropist Chen Guangbiao has reiterated his bid to place ads costing tens of millions of yen supporting China's sovereign claim over the Diaoyu Islands in the Japanese media, after the Japanese side required reciprocal rights for similar publicity in China. Chen said that I plan to advertise on Japanese TV and publications to claim China's indisputable territorial right over the Diaoyu Islands via the liaison of a friend from Japan. He went on to say that some Japanese media agreed to the bid, though they quoted tens of millions of yen for the piece. Chen went on to say that he accepted the price. However, Chen also received a phone call from the Japanese side on September 3rd, saying they would publish Chen's advertisement conditionally in exchange for similar access to China's mainstream media to advertise their claim on the archipelago. Chen refuted the prerequisite as unacceptable and stopped the bidding, while promising an all-out donation to ensure China's sovereignty on the islands. Now, last Friday, the New York Times published a half-page advertisement in both English and Chinese by Chen over the territorial dispute, calling on Americans to condemn Japan's provoked actions and questioning what would the American people feel if one day Japan claimed sovereignty over Hawaii. The advertisement has made a big splash in both China and Japan. Following the publication of the New York Times advertisement, a so-called investigative delegate left for the islands from Tokyo. The action was later condemned by the Chinese side. Hong Lei, who is the spokesman from the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs, says that China has possessed indisputable sovereignty over the Diaoyu Islands since antiquity. The illegal stance of Japan in an attempt to nationalize the Diaoyu Islands is futile. Now, the report goes on to say that the Japanese government is planning to purchase the archipelago with over 2 billion yen, which comes out to be 261 million US dollars. However, political figures in Japan have warned of the consequences that the provocations of Japanese right-wing nationalists and some American politicians would have for Sino-Japanese relations. According to Kiichiro Onodera, who is the standing executive of China-Japan Friendship Associations, the Japanese people are seeing a rise of feverish nationalism, frustrated by the devastating tsunami and the current economic turmoil. This new wave of right-wing political sentiment has greatly affected bilateral relations between Japan and China. He went on to say that the prevalent mood is equivalent to the fury over the neighbor's grain barn. Well, hopefully things will not spiral out of control.